What's up, gamers? Today we got some pretty crazy, epic, insane Roblox news to go over. Like, this Roblox YouTuber having their career ruined by OLX, and, oh my gosh, I am not gonna lie, it is very funny. All of the big Roblox YouTubers just lost their Twitter verification, and they are raging about it on Twitter, and it is pretty funny as well. And, this huge Roblox developer hasn't told their parents about the millions of dollars they've made on Roblox for like, the last few years, and, it is still going on, and I have a lot of questions. But guys, before we get into any of that, make sure you are subscribed to my YouTube channel, because if you become a subscriber, you actually become an epic gamer, and that means you literally get 1 trillion billion quadrillion Robux. So if you want a billion trillion quadrillion Roblox, make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Anyways, let's get into our first story of today, which is about Roblox YouTubers losing their Twitter verifications. And oh my gosh, this one's really funny because there's like some people like actually raging about it, and just a lot of good memes coming out of it. But like I said, if you don't know what Twitter verification was before Elon Musk bought Twitter, in my opinion, it was absolute trash. And the reason why I think it was so bad was because it created like a really elitist sort of thing on Twitter where like pretty much there was just a blue check mark. I don't know, it was like a status, it was a symbol on Twitter if you had the blue check mark, and I just thought it was dumb, and it created a really toxic culture over on Twitter. And when Elon Musk bought Twitter, one of the very first things he did was make it so you could pay $8 a month to go ahead and get the blue check mark, so you don't have to be a journalist, a company, or a massive YouTuber to go ahead and get it. But now, a lot of Roblox YouTubers used to have this, like before Elon Musk bought Twitter. Like, I think Chiseled was one of them, Chase Rooney was one of them, as I guess all of those content creators fit the requirements for the blue check mark back in the day. But now they've gone ahead and made it so if you are not paying $8 a month and you had the previous blue check mark verification before Elon Musk bought Twitter, you lose it. Now, there is a lot of debate whether this is a good thing or a bad thing that has happened, and honestly, I don't really care all that much. I'm just gonna be real with you guys. Like, I don't know. I just think, personally, I thought the blue checkmark thing really contributed to a very toxic culture on Twitter, and I'm glad he made it, so it doesn't have the same power as it did before. But, it's also contributed to other issues like impersonation, but I feel like the current system now on Twitter is, like, really good, because you can go ahead and pay for like a brand account if you want, which is kind of cool. So, but apparently it's like upwards of $1,000 a month. But anyways, done talking about Twitter. Pretty much what I want to talk about is all of the YouTubers complaining that they lost their check marks, because a ton of them did. So Chase Rooney, he lost his check mark, and he said it's Jover. And then Chiseled went ahead and said on Twitter, no, it's gone. We're gonna get back to Chiseled in just a second. And then I don't know if Laughability had a check mark or not, but he said I was unverified before it was cool. And then I actually just responded to him. I said this: I'm verified. Does that mean I'm cool? And then he said, I've lost respect for you, Mr. Schlep. I turned Mr. Laughability into a Schlep hater. I'm so sorry, Mr. Laughability. But something I wanted to talk about, like a funny little back and forth, and I honestly can't tell if this is like a literal beef or not, but it's just really funny. But Olex on Twitter, he said, LMFAO, the checkmark was his whole career. And I'm not gonna lie, I remember before I created my whole Schlep account, I remember seeing Chiseled stuff in my feed all of the time, and I think that had something to do with how verified people were pushed more in the Twitter algorithm. And mind you, I don't even think I followed him. I honestly can't remember, but still, that's just like so funny. But there is a literal back and forth that spawned, and Olex was ratioing him every single one. Chiseled said, says the one who tweeted this, and Olex said, I got no blue tick. Everything is worthless now. I want to quit Twitter. Thanks, Hasm. Taking a break from Twitter. Goodbye. And then Olex went ahead and responded. He said, you keep deleting your tweets. I know this loss hits hard. And apparently he responded and deleted a tweet, bruh. Oh my goodness. And then there's another one here. MF, you delete more tweets than me. You can't talk. And then Olex responded back with, I can't hear you. Speak up, bro. Dude, that is just like actually so funny. I don't even care. This is like silly Roblox drama. Like it doesn't matter at all. But that Not gonna lie, Olex kind of got chiseled there. I don't know. This is obviously not serious, by the way. I really want to like clarify that. I don't think this is like serious at all, but either way, this is really funny. And then the Mr. Roblox RTC Twitter account, they post more Twitter news than they do Roblox news. You know, they gotta update everybody on how evil this brand new update is. Impersonators that can buy check marks, scam accounts that can buy. Your account has to be like 90 days old to get a check mark on Twitter. I don't think trolls care that much. I'm gonna be honest, but it would be funny if like Chase Rudy bought a check mark on his fake Roblox RTC account. That'd just be so funny. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know why people care so much, to be honest. I just think it's pretty goofy and silly. I'm gonna be real here. I just think Twitter is just the worst site on the internet. Like, I'm gonna probably end up deleting my Twitter account soon. I don't know how to say it. Twitter is a cool site, but it's just at the same time so toxic, and I honestly think the internet would be like actually like a way better space without it, because people just make like the dumbest takes, and you can just say the most outrageous things and get likes. It also, people that just shouldn't have a platform on Twitter. It's just a really toxic cesspool, and I'm not gonna lie, I don't like Twitter all that much, but I just use it to meme around on. There's a good Panda video talking about it in like much more greater detail. Oh my goodness, what just happened? Anyways, let's get on to the next story of today, which has something to do with Hasm. And I saw this from Topster's video, and this is like something absolutely crazy. You see, I've actually heard about this for a little bit. I think he made some tweets about it a while back, but it's just kind of mind-blowing, because, so if you guys don't know, Hasm is definitely a millionaire. He's like a multi-millionaire. He has that amount of Robux that he just, I guess, has in DevX. So Hasm said, "My mom is up to something, and she might or not have found out, LOL." So he's like 15 years old, and he has not told his parents that he is a multi-millionaire buying billboards in Times Square. Now, if you want my opinion on this, my guess is that he's probably just memeing around. Like, there's no way he hasn't told his parents yet. Like, dude, he has to have that amount of money, like at least some of it, in actual cash if he's buying billboards and stuff. Like, I don't know, man. I would be shocked, like, genuinely, if he really didn't tell his parents that he's a multi-millionaire. Like, how do you even explain that to your parents? "Hey, mom, by the way, I'm actually like a multi-millionaire, and like, you know, I actually bought a billboard in Times Square just because it was funny." I mean, that's literally what Hasm did. But yeah, I guess he still hasn't told his parents yet, apparently, but I don't know. We got one last final story for today, and this is a really cool one, honestly. So, you know, Pet Simulator X, the people that make that game, you know, Preston, all of them, they are the best of people. And today, I mean, actually, I don't know if it was today, but it was like maybe a day or two ago, Creecraft did a video kind of calling them out. He kind of like did the math and showed how their game is not free to play, and it's very pay to win, and it is absolutely unfair and horrible for them to tweet stuff out like free to play. I forgot what Preston said, but he's making fun of free to play players, saying that they're all entitled. Like, bro, that just wasn't okay. But Creecraft made a video calling him out, and that is an absolute W from Creecraft, I do have to say so. I'm really glad to see a lot more people talking about it. Like, honestly, people really should be talking about what Big Games is doing. Like, that game really is just horrible. But yeah, anyways, gamers, I think this is gonna be where we wrap up today's video. If you guys liked today's video, make sure to let me know all of your thoughts on everything we talked about, and also follow me on Twitter at RealSchlep. Anyways, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye, everyone.